Hi guys, it's Danielle. I'm coming. I'm just going with it. My sister's behind the camera right now, and previously I've been holding it myself, or I've done it from my laptop, so no one's had to hold it. And I'm trying to look in the lens, but right above the lens is her eyes. So, thank you, Jessica. Today is technically, tonight will technically be my 6th day, starting at around 9:30. My surgery started at 7 o'clock at night and didn't get over until 9:30, which actually I guess is relatively a short surgery. So I don't really count the days, I'm more counting the nights. I have a whole list of things to go over with you guys, because each time I've made a video, when I'm done and I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, I forgot to tell them this, and it's like, oh, I'll tell them next time. So hopefully I won't forget anything this time. Vitamins. This is my calcium. I wanted to just show you guys the vitamins. This is my calcium. She's trying to get me to chew one of these on the video, and it's not happening. I have to take 4 of these a day, so I take 2 with lunch and 2 with dinner. They taste kind of like, I don't know, I think they taste like ass personally, but I guess a lot of people are saying they taste like oranges. But, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do, and that's not a problem. And then this is the multivitamin. I take one of these once a day in the morning with breakfast. Also tastes kind of acidish, but again, gotta do what you gotta do. Now, this pill is called Actigale. This one is probably the one I had the hardest time swallowing, because the calcium and the vitamin are chewable. This is the one I have the hardest time swallowing. But again, it is a capsule, so I could open it and put it in with yogurt or something. But this pill is for, it helps protect my gallbladder so that I don't have to have it removed. Then I take, and that's twice a day, morning and evening. I also take this pill with it. This one is obviously much easier to get down. This one is Pepsid to help with acid. I haven't had a problem with that so far. I do find myself burping a lot when I'm eating or drinking. They're just tiny little burps, though. It's not like a big belch. Sometimes I wish I could belch like they used to. And then I haven't really been taking these. This is hydrocodone. I take one of these last night. I took one before bed, and I haven't taken one yet today. I'll probably do it again before bed. So those are the medicines. Again, I'm not a fan of the vitamins. I know the calcium, my surgeon's office sells something called Calcit chews that come in lemon flavor and chocolate flavor. I can't wait to for my 2-week visit, because I don't care if I bankrupt myself, I'm getting one. Next, a couple people have sent me questions. In one of my videos I mentioned the incentive spirometer and to use it. Some people have asked me what is an incentive spirometer, so this is what it is. Tube, mouthpiece, and then they have you suck through the mouthpiece. They want the ball to go up and stay at the top as long as you can. What this does is it pulls air all the way into your lungs. Now, they take a tube probably about this size and they put it down your throat to help with your breathing. So what happens is there's a foreign object in your lungs, well, maybe not in your lungs, but like down your throat, and your body starts reacting to it and wants to reject it, so it produces phlegm that kind of gets stuck in the lower lobes of your lungs. And it can be quite uncomfortable when it comes time to cough them up, but that does help bring it up. I actually haven't brought anything up since I got home from the hospital. I practiced with an incentive spirometer before my surgery. This is my new best friend. I have been freezing cold, like freezing cold. My hands, my feet, just my entire body. Jessica's behind the camera shaking her head because this morning I woke her up with my freezing hands on her nice toasty neck. So this is an electric blanket. I made my dad take me to Target yesterday, and he came out of my room and I was like, Dad, I just can't take it anymore. Please take me now. This has pretty much been a constant companion since I got home with it. I love it. My puppy, she's not really a puppy, Gypsy. Say hi.
She looks so innocent. We know she's not innocent.
Okay. She loves it too. So we love it. It keeps us warm. Yes. So, all right. Now, next thing, meals. Um, this is my meal. This is actually a drink. This is a meal. This is a protein shake. Right now they have me taking 2 scoops of a protein powder, low carb or 0 carb, with about 9 ounces of milk. 1% or skim. I'm still using skim milk. Prior to surgery I was using 1%, but I'm using skim milk now just because it's a little thinner, and maybe I'll actually try 1% again, but it had been thinner to get down easier. And then they have, these are 1 ounce cups, so I have 3 ounces for breakfast, 3 ounces for lunch, and 3 ounces for dinner.
Cheers.
Tiny sip, and that's actually one of the bigger sips that I've been able to take. Yesterday and today I've been able to sip much easier than I had been previously. Next, water. Not doing so well with that. I have the benefit that my sister is a nurse, so I get private in-home nursing. You know, there's the skin test to tell if you're getting dehydrated. I'm fine. If you pinch and it stays kind of like in the pinch position, you know, you probably want to up your water intake.
TP.
Huh?
It's called TPing.
Oh, TPing. There you go. So I've been drinking out of these. This is just, I got it at Stop and Shop. I've been calling it my little chub. And I've been drinking out of these. Drinking out of a cup for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not feeling it right now. I have, you know, like the Powerade Zero. I've tried drinking out of the bottle. I think it's something to do with the mouthpiece being too big and allowing too much liquid to come in. This is obviously a much, much smaller mouthpiece, and it's much easier for me to take a sip. I'm actually going to take one right now.
You're not supposed to.
I'm not supposed to do that, but I'm talking a lot and getting dry. So, now, another issue that we face as weight loss surgery patients is going to be hair loss. I don't think there's really been a video with my hair down, but I kind of pride myself in my tresses. Once upon a time, right out of high school, I was a hairstylist. Basically, whenever you have any kind of surgery, any shock to your body, your hair is probably one of the first things that's affected by it. Again, almost 6 days out, I'm already noticing more shedding taking place in the shower. Jessica's shaking her head because she's had to pick it up. I can't bend over.
It's nasty.
So what I'm using, I started using prior to surgery. I found this product. It's much easier. This is When. I get it off of QVC because it's the cheapest place to buy it. Chaz Dean is the creator. He was a big believer that shampoos were very harsh and they were stripping and drying out our hair. So he came up with what's called a cleansing conditioner, and I've been using these products and I love them. Again, I'm not really a big fan of having my hair down most of the time. I don't really like things in my face. I don't wear, as you can see, I don't really like things high up on my neck. But losing my hair is a big concern of me because for so long I've been feeling ugly as I've gotten bigger and bigger, and my hair was one of the prettiest things about me. I felt like it was the prettiest thing about me. It's curly, it's dark.
Now, mind you, everyone, just look at her eyes. Just look at those eyes. She's going to kill me for that one.
But I'm really concerned about losing my hair. So I've decided, this stuff is expensive, it really is. I do not care. I know it's not going to prevent my hair from falling out, but it's going to help preserve what I keep. So, now let's see. Sleeping has been kind of uncomfortable. I'm not really a back sleeper. I've been finding it a little bit easier to sleep on my sides. I take, I'll show you in the next video. I have this stuffed pig that his belly is microwavable.
Pringles!
I named him Pringles. I mean, it's the only kind of Pringle I can have right now, right? So I put his belly in the microwave. I insert him, and I kind of keep him, you know, I'll put him right here, and then I'll lay on my side, and it kind of supports everything, because right in here is the part that's bothering me the most. As you can see, this is the incision. It's looking a little bit better. My glue is drying and it's itchy.
Not intended.
And that big old retard looking indent is pretty much gone. Sorry, I guess retard wasn't a nice word to use. Whatever. Blame it on pain medicine that I really haven't taken. The incisions are starting to itch. I'm being told that that's a good sign. It means that they're healing. So I'm glad that's a good problem to have. So the morning of my surgery, we didn't leave the house until 11. I had my mom take some measurements with a cloth tape measure. I'm not really ready to share what all those measurements were with you guys, but I will tell you that my stomach was the biggest part of me. People with PCOS tend to gain the most in their belly area. And that's definitely the case with me. I'm a big old belly. So, I've lost 3.5 inches off of my waist. I'm not going to complain about that. My surgery, again, I'm almost 6 days. And the weight loss, ready for this? This is exciting.
Drum roll.
20 pounds. 20 pounds in 6 days. I know it's not going to stay that much. I know it'll trickle off. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the heck out of it. I was able to put on size 18 jeans from Old Navy prior to the surgery. Actually, I think it was the morning of the surgery. I put the jeans on, and Jessica was like, Danielle,
They skin tight.
And I put them on yesterday morning, actually, just for a few minutes.
And they're baggy.
Yeah, they're not baggy. They look good. I'm comfortable in them. So that's really exciting to me. That's everything off of my list. Now I'm going to get really, really personal, and if you guys have sensitive stomachs, you might want to stop watching at this point. I have PCOS. That's polycystic ovarian syndrome. It can cause all kinds of issues for women who have it because the testosterone levels in your body are a little bit more than they should be. It can cause some facial hair to grow, which I have, and I, pluck every day pretty much. I think I have a deeper voice for a female. It can also cause infertility issues, and I've mentioned in previous videos that that's really why I'm doing this. I want to be able to have children.
Scarlett.
Scarlett, that's going to be my daughter's name, after my favorite heroine from a book, from Gone with the Wind. Right around the time I decided to have weight loss surgery, I didn't even know what kind I was going to have yet. I just knew it wasn't going to be bypass. I stopped having a period, which is also a symptom of PCOS. And it was really devastating for me because it's never been an issue for me. They've always come like clockwork, never ever been an issue. And, I don't think I had a period from the first meeting with the surgeon 3 months ago until yesterday.
Yay for periods!
I am probably the only person on the face of the earth who's ever been so excited to have a period. I guess maybe someone who was worried about being pregnant who didn't want to be pregnant, but I was so happy. I cried the entire shower. I was crying. I called people. I sent text messages to my girlfriends.
She's not lying.
I'm really, really excited. I can't put into words how excited I am about it. To feel like a condition you have no control over is robbing you of the future you want for yourself is not right. And I feel like I'm telling PCOS, screw you. And I want everybody else who suffers from it to say screw it too and fix it. And I want the medical field to find out what causes it. I want people to recognize it as something as more than just, well, she's fat and trying to blame it on PCOS. Well, they don't know what comes first. They don't know if being overweight causes PCOS, and they don't know if it's, the opposite of that. They don't know. It's a cycle. I wasn't like, when PCOS became a part of my life, I wasn't really obese. I was probably overweight. I was
chubby,
but I wasn't like fat, I don't like people telling me that I'm using it as an excuse for being fat. Anybody you talk to who knows me can tell you I'm not a crazy eater.
She eats like a bird, and it's worse now.
I don't eat a lot of food. I don't like candy. I very, very rarely eat candy. I don't like sweets. I can't stand cake. I just, the feel of it in my mouth is disgusting. I've never liked cake.
But she'll eat a cupcake.
Hostess doesn't count. Popcorn and chips. Those are my weaknesses. But again, it's not like I would swallow with popcorn. I'd sit there and eat a lot of it. I'm not going to lie. But food wise, there really wasn't so much I was eating to warrant the weight and the weight gain up until probably about the last year, when I just finally said to myself, well, screw it, I'm fat and I keep getting fatter. I mean, why deprive myself of these things that everybody else is having? And, hence the 30-pound weight gain in a year. But 10 pounds away from that being gone. So, this is a really long video, and I don't want to bore you guys anymore if you are bored by this. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Jessica, for filming.
Mm-hmm.
And I will talk to you guys probably again in a couple days. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Wave. Yay!